A good place to start is with what you might call half a swing, which is simply taking the left arm back to about parallel to the ground on the way back and on the way through. Start without a ball, go through the setup that we discussed with the narrow stance, hands slightly ahead of the ball, the weight slightly over towards the front foot so we're leaning towards the target. Then make a nice centered backswing with no sway and stop when the left arm is around parallel to the ground. From here, bring the club down towards impact and pause, making sure your hands are forward, which would give us the descending blow and the divot after the ball, and then turn the body through and stop when again the arms are about parallel to the ground. From the beginning again, turn back and stop, left arm parallel, down to impact and stop, hands forward, turn through, arms parallel to the ground. Once you can do it in stages, we'd like to remove the pause. We want a smooth rhythm, a balanced finish, and we want to start to notice where the club brushes the grass. And ideally, that's going to be to the left of the golf ball. If the strike is behind the ball, we need to make sure we're staying left and not drifting away to the right. And we need to make sure that as we come down towards impact, we're using the body, so we're turning towards the target and we're allowing the hands to lead the club head into impact. From here, of course, we continue turning through until we're facing the target. Once we can make the movement and we can consistently brush the grass ahead of the ball, it's time to hit some shots. And the main focus is swing length and balance to begin with. Then we start to look at our strike. Are we striking the ball cleanly and hitting the ground after the ball? And once we're doing that, it's time to hit some shots and take a number. So we'll hit an average of 10 or so shots, take an average of the distance, note it down, and do that with all 3 wedges. We'll then have our 3 first numbers. The next step would be to simply lengthen the swing a bit, so what you might call a 3/4 swing. Same feelings, but the arms go a little bit further, the hands are a little bit higher, on the way back and on the way through. If we can get 3 numbers because of 3 clubs with those, we now have our 6 distances. As we said before, once we have our 6 distances, we can either work on some in-between feels to get the in-between numbers, or we could even add a shorter swing and turn our 6 distances into 9.